Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to Reiki Live. My name is Kerri Wade, and I am a Reiki Master Teacher in Chandler, Arizona. I also do remote sessions of Reiki. I am a body-mind coach as well as a hypnotherapist and a yoga nidra meditation facilitator. So my website is kerriwade.com. Tonight, I'm going to be sharing some free Reiki energy with you. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. I would love it if you would share this out on your Facebook page or with any groups that you belong to. I'm going to try to get it shared out on my page, my personal page. And we'll get rolling with some Reiki energy. Hi, Glenda. Thank you for being here. So, tonight, there we go. Okay, hold on one sec. I can't talk and chew gum at the same time or walk or whatever. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm done. It's shared. So, hi, Day. Hi, Luz. How are you? So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to get some Reiki energy started, flowing here. I set my intention that whether you are watching this right now live or if you're watching a replay, that you will get what you need from this session. So there's nothing that you need to do but to set your intention. I'm trying to draw the symbols while I'm talking. What did you say about not doing two things at once? Just set your intention to receive. That's all you have to do. I come on here on Tuesday nights to do this live Reiki with you. It's just your opportunity to come and fill your cup up, because I know we get tired. We get low on energy. Sometimes we feel kind of deflated, kind of defeated. A lot of stuff going on in the world right now. A lot of stuff. And a lot of purging of the old, right? Anybody feel like the old way doesn't work for you anymore? Had this discussion with a client of mine today. And so, letting go of a lot of old stuff, old thoughts, old beliefs, sometimes old friends, old jobs, old energy, getting stuck. So let's just let it go tonight. And a beautiful place to begin that is with forgiveness. Now, there's two different books that I read on a daily basis. They're just daily little motivational, devotional type of things. My most favorite book ever, Mark Nepo, and I'm sorry, it is backwards, Nepo. I always forget. Mark wrote this beautiful book called The Book of Awakening. And he was a cancer survivor. And this book came from, I believe it was emails that he was sending to a dear friend. Just sharing different awakenings that he was having, just different realizations as he was going through his cancer. When we go through something like that, it kind of changes the way we think about a lot of things. And his sharings are so incredible. A few years ago, I used to do a daily live feed in the mornings. And we actually went through this whole book. And I think we went through the whole book, most of this book anyway. And so the September 28th, which is today, came up, and it is called About Forgiveness. And so the really interesting thing is that I also read this book here by Melody Beatty, and it's called Journey to the Heart. It's also daily meditations on the path to freeing your soul. And guess what today's topic was? Forgiveness. And so I thought, I think that's what we need to talk about in Reiki Live. Now here we are at the end of September, and the holidays are going to start rolling in really soon. Whether you believe it or not, I mean, this year has gone by so fast. And so while I'm sending you this Reiki energy tonight, I want to read you both of these different writings about forgiveness. And perhaps this will open the door to what it is to forgive, maybe what you need to forgive. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. That sounds kind of loud. Oops. The hell did I just do? So maybe. Seems like it's kind of loud. Okay. So, yeah, just let your mind merge and melt into this space. Just being ourselves present right now. Letting go of the day. Letting go of the fun things we've done, maybe the hard things we've done. Just letting go of all the energy that we've picked up, whether it's today or this week or this month. Heading into that holiday season. And I find that this is a really, really, really powerful time of year to do some forgiveness work. So just listen. So this is from the Book of Awakening, Mark Nepo. The pain was necessary to know the truth, but we don't have to keep the pain alive to keep the truth alive. This is what has kept me from forgiveness. The feeling that all I've been through will evaporate if I don't relive it. That if those who have hurt me don't see what they have done, my suffering will have been for nothing. In this, the stone I throw in the lake knows more than I. Its ripples vanish. What it really comes down to is the clearness of heart to stop defining who I am by those who have hurt me, and to take up the risk to love myself, to validate my own existence, pain, and all from the center out. As anyone who has been wronged can attest, in order to keep the fire for justice burning, we need to keep burning our wounds open as perpetual evidence. Living like this, it is impossible to heal. Living like this, we become our own version of Prometheus, having our innards eaten daily by some large bird of woundedness. Forgiveness has deeper rewards than excusing someone for how they have hurt us. The deeper healing comes in the exchange of our resentments for inner freedom. At last, the wound, even if never acknowledged by the other person, can heal, and our life can continue. It is useful to realize that the word forgive originally meant both to give and receive, to give for. In keeping with the original meaning, we can see that the inner reward for forgiveness is the exchange of life, the give and the take between our soul and the universe. It is hard to comprehend how this works, yet the mystery of true forgiveness waits in letting go of our ledgers of injustice and retribution in order to regain the feeling in our heart. We can only hope to begin this exchange today, now, by forgiving what is broken in each other and imagining through love how these holy pieces go together. So now as you breathe, let yourself feel the pain of a wound that you carry. We all have them. Let yourself feel the pain of keeping the wound open as evidence of what you've suffered. I feel like I'm going to cry right now. As you breathe, let yourself put the indignity, the injustice, the woundedness down. As you inhale, take in the softness and the freshness of the air. As you breathe, forgive the wound. That is, exchange the part of you that is defined by this hurt for the part of you that, without your consent, keeps healing. So let's just rest in that energy for a moment. Working on forgiveness is one of those times that old wounds seem to surface that we had no clue we were even holding on to, right? It's amazing what can come up when you're doing some meditation or when you're just reminiscing some of the old hurt. It's like, wow, what the F am I carrying that for? That was so long ago. And we see it with different eyes. Just releasing that old wound. Forgive. Beautiful. And I'm going to read you today's reading now from Melody Beatty. This is Journey to the Heart. Funny, these both today were about forgiveness, huh? Forgiveness will complete the process. Do visit Bryce Canyon, a man advised, but do it later, after you've driven through the other parts of Utah. It's like the icing on the cake. So it is with forgiveness. It's the icing on the cake. Forgiveness is a simple word, but a difficult, complicated process. Forgiveness is also essential if we want to find happiness and joy. To forgive too soon, before we felt all that we needed to feel along the way, is incomplete. Forgiveness based on denial won't work. And not to forgive after we've felt our emotions, our anger, our rage, our pain, and betrayal will harden our hearts and keep us closed. We'll have loose ends to tie up, an unfinished connection to our past. We'll have unfinished business with others, even though we may not see them, speak to them, or consciously think about them any longer. We won't be free, and neither will they. Sometimes we need to seek forgiveness because we've tried everything else and nothing works to bring us back to peace. Sometimes forgiveness finds us unexpectedly transforming our health. Our hearts. Health too. Softening us, opening us, and renewing our hearts and our relationships. Sometimes forgiveness surprises us because it's the last thing we thought we would need to feel. Whole again. Wasn't finished. Forgiveness is often the completion of the process. It is the icing on the cake. Beautiful, right? Hi, Janine. So as we're just sitting here, just letting this Reiki energy soak in, just inviting it into us, letting it go wherever it needs, whatever needs to heal right now. Perhaps there's something or someone that's come up for you that needs your forgiveness. Sometimes we need to forgive ourselves. Right? So whatever might rise up for you right now is perfect. I'm bringing in some Karuna Reiki for us tonight as well. Karuna means compassionate action. And Karuna Reiki is so powerful in helping us remove old stuff. Whether it's stuff from childhood, whether it's stuff that we picked up from our parents in the womb, or even in past lives. It helps us to release what we don't need to hang on to anymore. If there's anything you've been carrying around, any grudges, any guilt, any shame, any anger, any pain, I invite you for just a little bit at least to lay it down. Lay it down and invite in the healing. Letting go and surrendering what is no longer needed for your spiritual journey. Whew. Let your heart be light. Let the love of spirit, your higher self, the universe, whatever you like to call it, just allow that love to fill your heart. Choose the compassionate action for yourself. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing that love into your heart and exhaling that old stuck energy, that old guilt, old shame, the pain that you felt in the past. Whether somebody hurt your feelings, whether you felt betrayed, whether you broke your own heart, you no longer need to do that. Release it and let it go. And let this energy just fill you up. Feel those empty spots with love and light and healing. Let your heart feel joy. And let it feel peace. What does it feel like to be free from that old crap? Feeling more energy moving around your heart spaces, and that's so beautiful. I love that. I love that. And again, revisit these videos. If it helps you, come back. revisit it, experience that healing again. Letting go more and more. So beautiful. I'm going to close our Reiki, and we're going to pull a postcard from Spirit. Can't wait to see what our message is tonight. I love doing this. I love doing this for you guys so much. It fills my heart, brings joy to me. So thank you. Thank you for coming along on these Reiki journeys every week. And this week, let's see, next week, we will be here at 7 o'clock. Starting the week after, I'm going to go a little earlier, probably 5 o'clock. You see, I've been working on my sleep hygiene. And hi, Jim. You're welcome, Shanine. I've been working on my sleep hygiene, and I've been going to bed at 8 or 8:30. Really early, I know, but it's working. I'm sleeping better. And so, I'm going to move these up a little bit earlier so that I can finish up a little earlier, have a little downtime before I head into the real downtime. So I will put something out about that though, but next week will be at 7 again. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. You really needed that calming energy. Thank you, Dave, for being here. I hope your dad and your stepmama are doing better. Oh, too many beautiful people sick, in pain, dying, families losing their loved ones. I hate it. It breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. I see it every week. And it sucks. So stay safe, people. Take care of yourselves. And I'm going to read our postcard from Spirit. This is the deck by, don't drop all your cards, Colette Baron Reed. It's called Postcards from Spirit. And here's our message from the universe. Dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built. Yes? Wait a minute, we just read this one, I think. We just read this one. I'm going to choose a different one. Starting to cycle back through them because we ran out. I ran out. Okay. We're going to try a different one, okay? Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret, that you are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fulfillment come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it with your heart, in your heart, so that you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Yeah, happiness, you're not going to find happiness outside yourself. It's not there. I remember a video I watched with Wayne Dyer years and years ago. I loved him. Yes, hi Barbara. Yes, you can watch the replay. But Wayne Dyer was telling a story about somebody losing his keys. And it's outside, and he's losing his keys. And Wayne is out on a walk, and he sees this guy looking all over for his keys down on the ground. And Wayne says, you need some help? What happened? He says, I lost my keys. And so Wayne gets down on the ground. He's telling this as it's his own story. And he's searching and he's searching. And they're both looking all over. They're looking through the grass, they're looking on the sidewalks, they're looking in the street. It's dark outside. And he asks the guy, he says, well, where did you last see your keys? And he says, inside my house. But it's this metaphor for what we all do. We look for all the answers out there, right? We read the books. We go to the seminars. We watch the YouTubes. And all the time, what we need is in here. And I might have messed up that story a little bit, but it's pretty close. It's probably been 10 years ago I saw it. I don't know. It's been a while. But we all do that when everything we need is right here. The keys right here inside of us. You don't need all this outside stuff. Go within. Good way to do that? Meditation. I'd love to talk to you more about meditation. So if you need any help with that, reach out. And I will see you next Tuesday. Again, my website is kerriwade.com. If you're interested in my 12-week coaching program, that is kerriwadecoaching.com. And the program is called Who the Bleep Am I? Rewriting Your Story. So if you're going through one of those moments where you're wondering who you are, maybe your life has changed, you've had a transition, this program is amazing. So thank you for being here. Hi, Rami. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys all next Tuesday. Okay. Have a great week. Bye.